Hi there, it's Mark Wickersham here, professional speaker and author, and in this video I want to talk about something that accountants and bookkeepers find challenging, which is how do we uncover and find out what it is that the clients value. And the key thing here is the questions. We have to ask clients questions to understand what they value, to understand their pain, to understand what they want. So there's a process that we go through, a questioning process, which would start off with what I call the background questions, which are the ones that I guess you're comfortable with. These are the questions which we would often ask when we meet a client for the first time. We might want to know a bit about their background, why they got into business, what their goals are, what they want out of life. They're the comfortable questions, if you like. We're familiar with those. But the next three sets of questions are the ones that are really important. So, number one, what we have to do is we have to drill down and ask what I call problem questions. We have to understand what are the problems that they are having right now? What are the pains? What are the challenges they're facing in their business? And we need to ask questions to uncover those. Because the more challenges they're having, the more pain they're having, the more problems they're having, the more opportunities there are for us to solve those things and make a difference to their lives. So number one is we have to ask questions to find out what are their challenges, what's keeping them awake at night, what do they find tough in business. But we don't stop there, because then the second layer, the second type of question we want to ask is what I call the consequence questions. We want to understand what are the consequences of those problems. We want to drill down and understand what are the numbers, how's that impacting on their cash flow, how's it impacting on their time, how's it impacting on the profitability, their turnover. We want to start to drill down and understand some of the numbers. We also want to drill down and understand the emotions. How's that making them feel? If they say, for example, that they have a problem with workflow in their factory because they don't have the systems in place, they don't have the right, perhaps they don't have the right software tools within their accounting system, and they're not getting things out, they're not getting invoices out. That's the problems. We want to find out, well, what's the consequences of that, and start to ask them to identify how's that impacting them in terms of the time, the costs, profits, cash flow, and so on. We want to estimate numbers. We want to also find out the emotions. How's that making them feel? And then once we then uncovered the problems and start to identify what's the impact of those things, then we want to ask another type of question, which is, what would be the result to the client? What would be the outcome if we fix those problems? And these are kind of advanced levels of questions, but they're very powerful, because by asking what I call outcome questions, by asking the client to tell us the result, how they would benefit if we were to fix their problems, what's then happening is they're selling themselves on the solution. So that's the questioning process you should go through. If you want to find out more, I've got some links below here of some free resources. I run a monthly training program session online every single month. If you'd like me to teach you value pricing every month, it's free, it's complimentary. You'll find below details. Click on the link and sign up and register for my monthly training. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much. Bye for now.